Good day, everyone, and welcome to another lesson that will surely enlighten you because Drazel knows. If you are new in this channel, please care to like and share to others. Kindly subscribe too and hit the notification bell so you will never miss out any future video. It is a known fact that reading comprehension is a key ingredient to a successful life. We improve what we know because we understand what we read. Since it is the foundation of all learning, reading comprehension must be improved so all the other skills will also develop. But the confusion will start on how are we going to improve reading comprehension. Hence, we use textual aids. First, we have to know what are textual aids. According to Course Hero, textual aids are educational instruments which could be written text or printed texts and other ways of emphasizing the essential phrases, thoughts, graphs, and/or images. Textual aids are tools or materials that provide support and facilitate understanding of texts. These aids are graphical outlines or images that give a general idea of a certain topic. Then, why must we use textual aids? Here are 6 reasons why we should use textual aids. First, textual aids will reproduce some major text materials in visual or spatial format. Second, it will also give an overview of important information. Third, this is also to show relationships of different text elements. Fourth, this is also to add numerical information to some given verbal data. Fifth, it will also provide a summary of the main points. And lastly, it will also be providing a visual variety on the page. Now let us now discuss the types of textual aids. Here are some of the types of textual aids. First, we have titles and subtitles. Next, we have maps, graphs, illustrations, tables, graphic organizers, concept maps, flow diagrams or sequence charts, cause and effect visuals, and Venn diagram. Let us discuss first titles and subtitles. This is an example for this particular textual aid. Remember that titles and subtitles provide initial idea on what the text is all about, and the layering or positioning of these aids convey the idea's level of importance. The title represents the key concepts. The subtitle are the supporting ideas to the title, and the kicker is a short phrase that precedes the title. The second one are maps. These are visual representations of selected characteristics of a place, usually drawn on a flat surface. This map is an example of a political map. This is usually including labels for features such as cities and major towns, units such as states or provinces, and bodies of water. The next type of a map is known as a physical map. It includes labels for features such as mountain ranges and bodies of water. The next type of map is called a climatic map. It is a graphical representation of the distribution of the prevailing weather patterns in a given area. The last type of map is this. It is known as an economic map. This depicts labor resources and natural resources as components of economic activity. Let us now proceed with graphs. It is used when a simple table cannot adequately demonstrate important relationships of and within data. This is our first type. It is a bar graph. A bar graph is a graph that presents categorical data with rectangular bars with heights or lengths proportional to the values that they represent. The next type of graph is known as a line graph. It is used to show information that changes over time. We plot line graphs using several points connected by straight lines. Next we have a pie graph. It is a circular statistical graphic which is divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportion. The next type of graph is called a pictograph. It is also known as a pictogram, which is the pictorial representation of data using images, icons, or symbols. We may also use illustrations, like this one. Illustrations are a visual way to portray or illustrate a written text. They might help explain an idea or tell a story or provide decoration. Next we have tables. A table is an arrangement of information in rows and columns containing cells that make comparing and contrasting information easier. Now these are examples of graphic organizers. We have the T-chart, the main idea web, and others. A graphic organizer is a visual and graphic display that depicts the relationships between facts, terms, and/or ideas within a learning task. Next we have concept maps. A concept map is a visual organization and representation of knowledge. It also shows concepts and ideas and the relationships among them. Next we have flowcharts. A flowchart is a picture of the separate steps of a process in sequential order. It is a generic tool that can be adopted for a wide variety of purposes and can be used to describe various processes such as a manufacturing process, an administrative or service process, or a project plan. Now this example that we have here is for repairing a lamp. Next we have the cause and effect visuals. A cause and effect diagram examines why something happened or might happen by organizing potential causes into smaller categories. And lastly, we have the Venn diagram. This is an example of a Venn diagram, which is a comparison and contrasting of whales to a fish. A Venn diagram is an illustration that uses circles to show the relationships among things or finite groups of things. The circles that do not overlap are different traits they do not share. The circles that overlap are traits they both share. After learning the different types of textual aids, we can now push through with the next question. What are the effects of textual aids on text comprehension? These are the effects. First, they give emphasis on what should be focused on. Second, textual aids affect us readers because they give important words more understandable and easy to remember. Third, it also helps students understand and comprehend any story, subject, or topic. And lastly, This aid in achieving a better understanding of a text organization because they reveal the structure of the text and the possible different forms of organization in an easy to grasp visual manner. To verify the sources of these slides, please check the references that follow. I hope that you learned a lot from this episode. Thank you once again for watching Drazel Knows. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.